First, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so excited for you to be here. We've known each other for some time.
Yeah.
You want to tell everybody how we met?
We met at a makeup class. So my friend asked me to come and be his muse for his makeup class. So we went to this class, and then towards the end of the class, I remember like eyeing Delina and Delina looking at me, and I'm like, oh, I know she wants to say something.
Yeah, I did. I was like, she's so beautiful. I want to do her makeup.
Yeah.
I wanted to give you like a classic look today, and I have a couple different types of products. Like some are like more artist brands, and then some are like, you know, brands you can get in like Sephora and all that. But yeah. Okay, let's talk about foundation. So whenever I'm working with somebody, I like to like have just like a good mixture of foundation. So I have like a little palette. I have a bunch of different colors in here, and I can kind of mix and create, just because women of color, we technically have like so many different colors in our skin tone. So I'm gonna take a couple different colors. Majority of the colors that I'm using today are gonna be from a brand that I really love called AJ Crimson. This is his number 8 color, and then this one is the number 7 color. So I'm just gonna take both of these on the back of my hand. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this number 7, and then I'm just gonna add a touch of number 8 into it, and then this will be like more like your all over color. So I'm just taking this in like a circular motion and blending it into your skin. I feel like your skin is like even more glowy than the last time I worked with you. What have you been doing? I know you have like natural
remedies.
Yes.
You know, you make regular coffee, and then you take the grounds and use it as an exfoliant, and you add like a little bit of olive oil in it, in the mix.
No, I haven't done that before.
Yeah, it's really good. You'll see the texture on your skin.
Yeah?
You do it, yeah.
I like to kind of like braid on the neck, especially because you have this chest area open. If you didn't have like the chest area open, you don't necessarily have to do that. It depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you know that you're gonna be hugging a bunch of people, then maybe not.
Yeah.
You know. So I'm just gonna add just a little like right in the center of the face, just so it exists. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. I believe this is AJ's like 6.5, I think is the color. The regular foundation that we used all over.
And blending it?
Yeah, I'm blending it out, just so it's not really light under the eyes. But it adds a little something there. So I'm gonna take a little bit more of this darker color, and we're gonna use this to like kind of contour. You don't really need, your forehead is so slim and it's so like petite, you don't really need it there. I'm just gonna use it to kind of contour more in this area. I'm gonna grab this brush, which is like, this is one of the best type of shapes to use for contouring. This is what I always kind of try to use under the cheek. You focus more on glow, you said, right? Whenever you do your own makeup.
Yeah. In subtle places, because sometimes when you don't have a lot of makeup, but you have a good moisturizer.
Yeah.
Your skincare is good.
You look good.
Yeah, you can just do a
little glow, and then everything's good. I'm just gonna add a little bit of a contour right here. This blush is by Ben Nye. It's called Terra. It's super beautiful. Oh.
Especially deeper tones, because I feel like I have to be very skeptical or very picky about my blush.
Yeah.
It's like, it's a thin line between like
love
ash.
I'm just kidding. Add a little bit more foundation. I'm just going to use the same brush that we used earlier for concealer, just to kind of brighten a little bit here underneath the eye.
You're more like, you like the simple
natural makeup.
Natural makeup.
Yeah, I think I like natural. I like it to be like a touch glamorous.
Yeah,
like a little bit glamorous, a little bit like kind of, you know, but I still want you to look at yourself and be like, oh wow, I look like me.
Yeah,
that's really important.
Yeah.
I'm not doing a transformative makeup. So I like to brush the brow hair up, and then this gives me a good idea of the shape of the brow. And then I'll fill in the brow with pencil. I think it's just gonna add a little bit more, you can play a little bit more with the shape. I'm gonna start on the arch of the brow and then bring it down, make it a little bit longer. Yeah, I like the brow to look pretty natural, so I just go based off of where it feels like you need to be filled in. Yours has like a fluffiness to it already when you comb the brow hair up. So I'm just filling in where I feel like you need it. Okay, so we're gonna use Pat McGrath's shadows. Maybe like in this family. I think that would be so pretty on you. So I'm just gonna grab some of this darker color right here. So I just like to work this in and then just kind of go back and forth into the crease of the eye. It's like a soft, smoky kind of.
Yeah, like you don't know it's there, but it's there.
But it's there, yeah. I think every person should have like one of these kind of blending brushes. Do you have this at home?
I do have a
It's so
eyeshadow.
helpful.
Yeah.
Eyeshadow brush, and we're gonna use that same color underneath. And then I'm just gonna take this like bronzy color with my finger and tap it off a little bit right here in the center of the lid. I'm placing with one finger and then I'm kind of tapping out with the other one. It's nice.
It's really cute.
Yeah. Let's do eyeliner. I'm gonna use Pat McGrath has a liner that I really like as well. This is a really nice, like a kohl liner. It's really black, which is great for the waterline. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit on top of the waterline as well. I always like a little something in the waterline. It looks nice. And then I'm just putting a little bit more on the top of the eye. You have long lashes.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm gonna check with you before I do it. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Open. Open. Nice. I'm just gonna wipe off a little bit of excess on the back of my hand. And then just focus on the bottom of the lash and just kind of pull through. I'm just going to put a little bit on the bottom just so they're not by themselves. I'm going to add a little bit of this Terra blush, the same one that we were using on the cheek, and I'm just going to put her on the lip as well, so we have a little bit of color on the lip. I like the color, the natural color of your lip, so I'm just like kind of, it's almost like what it's doing is just adding like a little bit of like a pinkness to it, but not a ton of color. This is by MAC. It's a really nice color, this color. Just help take down a little bit of the shine. This is the NW58 color. One other thing that has a little bit less color. This is by Iman. This is the Earth Deep translucent powder. And put her in the center. I said we were done, but we're not done. I'm gonna take one more thing. This is by Pat McGrath. It has two sides. It's like a balm on one side, and this is like a clear balm on the other side. It really helps give the skin like a little bit of a shine. We're using the clear side on her, underneath the brow, and then just on the cheek. Shine in controlled areas looks really nice, especially like on like already beautiful texture skin. Like adding a shine product looks really nice. Helps enhance skin. Just how it catches the light. You know, you move to the side and you see a little glow.
See, that's my go-to for makeup.
Yeah. Put a little down the center. You know, we can even put a little bit on top of the eye. Why not? Of course, putting it on top of the eye means that like the eyeshadow is gonna move around a little bit, but I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
I am.
Okay.
You put it on the brow bone?
I put a little bit on the brow bone and a little on the eyelid.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. I felt like the glow kind of also added something to it.
Did.
Right?
It did.
Yeah. And you already have glow kind of in here, so it brought everything together.
Nice.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Okay, let me add this because I know you said that you didn't really feel like yourself until you have a little liner on, so let me just add a little. This is Iman's espresso liner, so it's like a nice chocolate color. It gives you a little bit more of the definition, but we didn't lose the... Sometimes it's like those little touches that you do that makes things feel like you want
something. Yeah,
exactly. That was your little something.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. So thank you, Fatou, so much for hanging out with me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, this has been so fun.
Yeah, it is.
I hope you learned something.
Yes, I always learn something every time I talk to you about anything, so especially makeup though.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. I gave you definitely like a classic Delina look, which is kind of fun because I never really get to do just like what I would do on myself on someone else. So thanks for letting me experiment.
Thank you for using me for your experiment.
Ah.
It's like your favorite question. I feel like a makeup artist's favorite question to ask is, "What are you doing after this?"
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Where are you going?
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out, and thank you, V, for having us here. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.